On today's episode of F Around and Find Out, we're working with the number all again. So many of these shenanigans happen this way.
This cake, here we go.
My mate nearly threw his brother in his
Oh, yeah.
Now he loves it.
I bang
Stu?
Huh?
Alright, so we're never told the potency of said cake. But from personal experience, I can tell you, smaller numbers are usually put into smaller products. Because the way the laws work is it's by weight to sell things, right? It's by weight. And so if you've got something that weighs more, well, you can pack it full and put it on the shelves. Now, there's a big old difference between having some flour, right? Having a healthy Hufflepuff and eating something. They're processed differently. Not everybody can process the eatable kinds. About 16% of folks, for one reason or another, can't process them. The unlucky few. The rest of us, we go on a trip in our favoritist of rocket ships. Now, the difference, the biggest one, is time frame. When you have a healthy Hufflepuff, it kicks in pretty quick. And the wonderful thing about it is if you have too much, which is hard, you've really got to be working at it to have too much. But if that happens, at most, you're going to have an hour and a half where you're in space. That's not the same with the eatables. If you decide to go down the road of the number all and find yourself way past the stratosphere trying to find your way back home, you're there for the next 3 to 5 hours minimum. Now, Onset is different, unless you've had some sort of gastric procedure, right? There's some of them that will increase the way you metabolize things. I've had a mini gastric bypass, eatable things, whether it's those fun guys or just, spicy candy packed full of those hippie calories. It only takes me about 10 minutes. Most folks, it's 45 minutes plus for Onset. Now you can increase this, eat something fatty with it, something like a cheeseburger, peanut butter sandwich, something like that, and that'll help the longevity and the speed at which it happens. Getting some extra myrcene in your system, that'll help as well. Now, myrcene is found naturally in mangoes, but not in high quantities. Now, there are some products you can get. No, that's not it. That's a Bliss. There we go. That's an Intensify. It's a terpene drink. It's got the same amount of myrcene in it as about 12 to 15 mangoes. So this is a good way to kick it off. Anywho's, let's get back to our newest recruit here. It's probably been long enough for him to ascend past the stratosphere.
A few moments later.
I'm in a pickle.
He's about to the point that you could blindfold him with some fishing line. In a pickle, indeed. First off, folks, if you're not ready for this kind of a trip, if you're more of a space cadet, sometimes it's best to stay on the ship, stay at home. Going out in public, that's going to require some astronaut-type training. Now, if you end up finding yourself past your comfort zone, and the anxiety is kicking in, and you're looking to bring it back down, peppercorn, that's your friend right there. See, peppercorn, it's got a different type of terpene in it, caryophyllene. Caryophyllene helps bring you back down, and it also helps with the anxiety. So that's your friend. Anywho's, if and you're not following me, folks, you should be. I am, in fact, an astronaut. Oh, and if you'd like to get yourself the Best Good Buddies box, which has 12 different terpene-enriched drinks in it, all you got to do is click the link. If you don't want them, don't click it.